Shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone that teach and that rule well today. And peace and salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry. Okay, once again, start with the apostles and elders of great millstones and the bishops and the rest of the brethren on down. Okay, and right before I get into this lesson, okay, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may take on the physical appearance of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, I'm just going to do a quick lesson touching off this video, okay, which is off one of the beloved brothers amongst the ministry, okay, that's in the faith channel, Arrows of Indignation 144. You can see the title that he gave his video. I am tired of America. I am tired of Babylon, okay, which is known as America today, okay, spiritually, okay, when it comes to the scriptures, which the word Babylon means confusion, okay, in the Hebrew, Baal, confusion. That's what you have here in America, okay, and it says, I am tired of Babylon. The cost of living is too damn high to live. Yeah, because we come to the time now of the downfall of this place, America, okay, which is being ruled by the biblical Edomites, okay, the so-called white race in particular, the elites of Esau, Edom, the central bankers, down to the government officials, okay, here in America, okay, and down to the average American Edomite that's ruling, okay, as we're in the time of their rulership once again, okay, and now we're at the point this place financially about to crash, okay, the coming of civil unrest, okay, civil war, race wars, clash wars, okay, famine, pestilence, martial law, detention centers, okay, coming to a cashless society, and this place is going to be on the verge, all going to collapse, I say, okay, and this place on the verge of bringing, a digital currency by these elites when it comes to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, okay, the RFID microchip being the mark of the beast, okay, and ultimately this place, America, is going to be destroyed at the peak of the Third World War, okay, by the way of thermonuclear missiles, also leading to the time of who the world is going to be called Christ, Yahweh Shai, second coming, by the way of the chariots, what the world call UFOs, and the only ones that's going to be delivered from out of the times ahead or to come is the nation of Israel, starting with the elect when it comes to the 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved, okay, those that's a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, okay, and those that descended out of that bloodline, okay, because 2/3, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, going to be cut off and judged in the times to come, okay, and at this time now, okay, right along with the rest of these heathen nations, man, okay, as we come into the downfall of the biblical Edomites, okay, which is going to lead to Yahweh Shai reign, okay, and Yahweh Shai established the kingdom of Israel, okay, which by default is Yahweh Shai kingdom, but starting with the elect, okay, but I'm going to go ahead and play this video, get a couple of scriptures, okay, because you got some individual, which lately a lot of people getting on social media and venting about how things, financially, how financially things have become more and more expensive, okay, when it comes to now, we're experiencing inflation, hyperinflation, grocery stores or retail stores, prices going up, okay, or rent, mortgages, okay, housing, okay, unemployment, okay, job losses, okay, the coming of more and more, a lot of government benefits or programs being cut, such as, stamps, food stamps, EBT, okay, Section 8, okay, what's going to lead to more and more a domino effect or uproars of the people, man, okay? But that's all biblical end time prophecy, okay? So let me go ahead and play this video, and I pray that this lesson is edifying.
I got a letter recently that my property taxes are going to go up $600 a year from now on. I got a letter that my homeowner's insurance is going up $60 a month. My propane company sent me a letter that my propane is going to double this year. They just came and filled up my tank. It was $1,000. That's crazy. Also, as a entrepreneur and business owner, I get my health insurance through the marketplace. So I have the Affordable Care Act. I pay $45 a month. They just informed me that if this bill passes and I lose my tax credit, I'm going to go from $45 a month to $660 a month for health insurance. I need to buy a new car, and I can't because the cars have gotten more expensive and the interest rates have gotten so much more expensive. I can't find a reliable car that has the same monthly payment of $450 a month that I've been paying now for a new car. Not necessarily new, but new to me. Groceries are insane, and it feels like every day I get a new email from another subscription that I have, whether it's Netflix, my website subscription, everything's increasing in price. And I sit pretty much every day stressed about money, and yet I know that there are so many people in this country that are way worse off than me, and they're not making it, y'all. They're not making it. What hurts me the most is that there are so many women, especially, that just cannot afford to leave abusive homes, and they have to stay in it because of this economy. So, are we great again, America? Like, is this what you voted for? Meanwhile, they all sit there in D.C. not feeling any of these pressures, not doing anything about it, not giving a shit about the American people. I have been extremely poor, and I have been extremely wealthy, and I know from firsthand experience that the wealthy people don't notice it. And most people are pretty self-absorbed and aren't thinking about other people anyway. What the fuck are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we gotta get the money to pay the bills that they say is important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck do we pay for lights? Boy, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this "that's just the way it is" bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man. A big ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire? Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, cause I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me it's important to pay. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, you see it, man. Okay, you see it. Hey, people getting more fed up, man, on the edge, man. Okay, that's gonna lead to more uproars of the people. Okay, due to inflation, prices going up, and at the same time things going up. Okay, but things are being cut as well. Okay, such as like I say, certain benefits, man. Okay, the health care, like I say, EBT stamp. Okay, the job losses, unemployment. Okay, which all gonna lead to more civil unrest and the coming of anarchy, or uproars of the people, man. Okay, but these are the times that we're in. Okay, and we know that these elites have an agenda to bring order out of chaos. Okay, as they want to bring in the NWO. Okay, and us that's in the faith, us at the hopeful elect, we see things are happening. We see, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, and knowing these scriptures, the times that we're in. But the average American citizen, okay, including the average Negro, Latino, Native American, and the rest of these nations over here in the States, okay, they don't have no hope, okay, as in this place, man. Okay, they see this, they see things are happening. Okay, when it comes to this place declining. Okay, but a lot of our people in the average American looking for this place to bounce back or to get better. Okay, politicals. Okay, interests and all that, financial interests. Okay, but us that's in the faith. Okay, us are the hopeful elect. Hey, we know that this end time prophecy and we coming to the downfall of Esau, Edom, in a wicked society such as America, man. Okay, because this place America is built off the bloodshed of the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, the enslavement. Okay, off of debt, off of fraud. Okay, theft, robbery. Okay, unrighteous decrees. Okay, leading to more people mind frame. Okay, to come against uproars of the people to come against this place, man, or speaking out against this place, man. Okay, which gonna lead to more, like I say, the coming of anarchy. Okay, the stages of martial law. Okay, civil unrest. Okay, but let me go ahead and get into the scriptures. Like we had these two individuals. Okay, the first one. Okay, the woman. Okay, it appeared to be an Edomite. Okay, how she been vexing, how things getting more and more expensive and not able to as normal to pay certain bills, her car insurance, or her gas. When it comes to in the car or in the gas for your homes. Okay, the propane and electricity. For the home. Okay, her health care. Okay, that you had this Jake. Okay, so-called Negro complaining about working and how more and more you got to get up and work and trying to make ends meet, but things are getting more expensive. Okay, at the same time, really the dollar devaluing, so it take more dollars, to pay for more. Okay, when it comes to the expensive. Okay, which is nothing but a rat race. Okay, hamster wheel. Okay, but it's gonna come to the point, man. These people are already on the edge, and it's gonna come to the point that people gonna lose it, man. Okay, you seeing that now. Okay, but us that's in the faith, and we know that eventually, we know the deal or the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, that thing's gonna get more and more worse, man. And when it comes to us or the hopeful elect, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna be our covering in the times ahead as we're approaching Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, but let me go ahead and get into the scriptures, and I will start off with Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And it says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon." Okay, that way you get your solar eclipse, your lunar eclipse. Okay, your blood moons, your super moons. Okay, and it says, "And in the stars and upon the earth." Okay, distress of nations. Are we seeing that now? The distress of nations. Okay, with perplexity, the sea and the waves rolling, going to the nations, man. Okay, when it comes to the uproars of the people. Okay, the Lord tell us to look for that. Okay, perplexity, stress. Okay, upon the nations, man. Okay, due to all the wickedness that being pushed, man. Especially when it comes to a majority of our people. Okay, that trust in these false gods, idol worship, going after the hedonistic customs. Okay, trusting in America, trusting in Esau Edom's system. Okay, now it coming to the point they more and more distressed, man. Okay, catching hell now. Okay, and they're only gonna get worse from here on out, man. Okay, cause Esau Edom, the wicked, is ruling. Oh, let's get on with Isaiah. Matter of fact, let me get this first. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Okay, and so to show you that the righteous is not in authority. Okay, because if the righteous is in authority, okay, which gonna represent Yahweh Shai kingdom, by default the kingdom of Israel, that's when everything gonna be set up in its rightful order. Okay, how things are gonna be run in righteousness. Okay, because our kingdom is gonna be governed by the laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and we're gonna be the head. Okay, when it comes to the Israelites. Okay, starting with the elect. Okay, to push forth the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua here on the earth, man. Okay, but now we're in the time of the wicked bear ruin. Okay, which is when it comes to Esau Edom, which is known as the wicked. Okay, and that's why you're seeing the people or the nations mourning. Okay, even on their own half, man. Okay, when it comes to these elites. Okay, wickedness. Okay, and their deceivingness, they fraud. Okay, their unrighteous decrees. Okay, they're oppressing. Okay, so now the nations are coming to the point, hey, really to come against the elites, but really America. Okay, here in the States and outside of America. Okay, you got other superpowers such as Russia, China. Okay, the Arab nations. Okay, ready to come against this place. Okay, due to the sanctions, the tariffs. Okay, the military invasions and the propaganda that Esau either pushing. Okay, to come against these other nations. Okay, so all the fingers point towards Esau Edom. Okay, how corrupt the earth is. Okay, especially financially. Um, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The halted people of the earth do languish. Okay, and that's what you see, especially over here in America. This place is known for being the most prideful nation or country here on the earth. Okay, due to the freedom, as they say. Okay, there's government allow the citizens. Okay, which is allow them to do all type of wickedness. Okay, but this country always known to financially be successful amongst any other country. Okay, due to the dollar. Okay, and the luxury things. Okay, but now all that's being diminishing and declining now. Okay, which like I say, we know these elites want to bring in a NWO, a caste society, and totally bring in a dictatorship, more control. Okay, but you're seeing the people now, the response of the people due to all these the corruption in this place being more languishing. Okay, so all that pride is being taken away. Okay, especially when it comes to you women. Okay, because this place is known to liberate women. Okay, empowerment. Okay, feminists. Okay, all that's about to be taken away, man. When it comes to your pride of your women, Okay, you nations over here, man. Okay. And it says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they had transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance of breaking the everlasting covenant. Yeah, because Esau Edom, okay, is inhabiting the earth at this time. Okay, that's what Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, and due to his wickedness, he's contrary to the laws, statutes, commandments, or the orders. Okay, how the earth should be governed in the nations. Okay, now we're to the point that Esau Edom want to get rid of the existence of the God of the Bible or a higher power. Okay, come against the laws, statutes, commandments. It come with his own jurisdiction laws or decrees. Okay, when it comes to their NWO, which more and more bringing more oppression on the nations. Okay, unrighteously. Okay, and that's why when Yahweh Shai return and set up the kingdom of Israel, everything's going to come back or be put back into its proper order of how the earth should be governed. Okay, or how the earth should be ran. Okay, and the nations. Okay, to be submit under Yahweh Shai authority and righteousness. Okay, although these heathen nations, okay, gonna have to pay. Okay, they're gonna be judged. Start with the Edomites. They're gonna go into captivity. Okay, and these heathen nations. Okay, and there's gonna be a captivity for them. Okay, but there ain't gonna be no oppression how Esau Edom oppressed the nations now. Okay, because Esau Edom is oppressing the nation and the earth through wickedness, man. Okay, defiling the earth, man. GMO food. Okay, the water system being tainted. Okay, the air pollution. Okay, uh, when it comes to the animals or the livestock being corrupt. Okay, ain't gonna be none of that in our kingdom, man. Okay, everything gonna be in its rightful order, man. Okay, the morals of the people, the lifestyles of the people. Okay, it's gonna be a different in our kingdom through righteousness. Okay, let me see. Yeah, but we come in a time of things gonna get even more worse and worse, man. Okay, let's get this, and I'll get ready to close. It's also for us are the hopeful elect. Okay, and we know how things gonna turn out. Okay, it's all on us. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, of course, just to keep enduring. Okay, through the faith and preparing ourselves the times ahead. Okay, as it says in Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, for wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Okay, when it comes to us, are the hopeful elect. Okay, but the average Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the 2/3, okay, and these heathens, okay, the Lord about to bring judgment upon them. Okay, and ain't gonna get no better from here on out, man. Okay, when it comes to this place of America. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in a latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Okay, so many great misery is coming upon this place, man. Okay, starting here in America. Okay, even though worldwide. Okay, you see things are happening worldwide over there in Europe, China, a lot of these third world countries. Okay, but but the supposedly the beacon of the light, the trendsetter of America, is about to feel it the worst, man. Okay, when it comes to the miseries, and that's what you're seeing now. That's why you're seeing people getting on social media, venting, okay, complaining, okay, how this place is going down. Okay, like I say, ultimately these elites want an agenda. Okay, they're trying to forge the NWO, bringing order out of chaos. Okay, but in all actuality, this is the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, bringing misery to this place, man. Okay, because the Lord set up Esau Edom on the left-hand side to be the wicked. Okay, okay, to be a punishment. Okay, when it comes to the sword. Okay, mainly to your tribes, happening now to you nations now. Okay, and eventually the Lord, going to use Esau, Edom, and turn around and judge them. Okay, when it comes to Yahweh Shai, liberating the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, and bringing out Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations, man. Okay, so Esau, Edom was eventually was set up to be an example of the wicked and what not to be in a wicked rulership. Okay, but misery, more and more misery is coming. Okay, to the point it's gonna take a time of deliverance, and we coming to that time. Okay, but like I said, on the elect, it's gonna be delivered, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson will edify. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.